The last time anyone saw Deacon Harold Briggs alive, he was turning off the lights in the fellowship hall of Mount Zion Baptist Church in Utah, Alabama. He had just organized the Wednesday night potluck. He said goodnight to the pastor. By Thursday morning, Harold Briggs was dead. Utah, Alabama, Greene County. Population roughly 2,400 people, one stoplight, one high school. And Mount Zion Baptist Church, the social center of black life in this community for over 100 years. Harold Briggs had spent 22 years building his reputation here. Harold, 67, was found by his neighbor on a Thursday morning in March 2014. He had suffered blunt force trauma to the head. His back door was unlocked. There was no sign of forced entry. No robbery. His TV, his wallet, his car, all still there. Whoever killed Harold Briggs didn't want his things. They wanted Harold Briggs dead. Investigators quickly learned that Harold's reputation had some cracks in it. He had been appointed executor of an elderly church member's estate, and her nephew claimed $14,000 in inheritance money had gone missing. There was also the matter of a married woman in the congregation. Harold had been seeing her quietly. Her husband found out 6 weeks before the murder. And then there was the Prices, a family who blamed Harold for a violent crime committed by a young man Harold had defended. 3 families, 3 motives. One small town where every conversation happened in a parking lot someone else was also standing in. Investigators had no shortage of suspects. What they needed was evidence. After 8 months of investigation, investigators arrested Marcus Washington, the husband. A cell phone ping placed him 2 blocks from Harold's house the night of the murder. A relative came forward to say Marcus had shown up that night with mud on his boots and wouldn't say where he'd been. Marcus Washington's trial lasted 4 days. His defense attorney called the evidence circumstantial and suggested investigators had stopped looking once they found a convenient suspect. The jury, composed entirely of people who either knew Harold Briggs or knew Marcus Washington, deliberated for 2 days. They convicted him of manslaughter, not murder. He was sentenced to 12 years. Half the congregation thought justice was served. The other half didn't think it went far enough. And a few, quietly, weren't sure they had the right man at all. Marcus Washington was released in 2021 after serving 7 years. He moved out of Utah. The missing $14,000 was never recovered. And in the fellowship hall of Mount Zion Baptist Church, there is still a photo of Harold Briggs on the back wall, smiling, holding a casserole dish. Nobody has taken it down. Nobody is quite sure if they should.